Welterweight Championship against the former 147-pound titleist, Kell Brook. And in just moments, we're going to have a very attractive title rematch. It's San Antonio's WBA belt holder at 115 pounds, Joshua Franco, against the guy he took the belt from, Australia's Andrew Maloney. This has been a COVID-free environment for months, but tonight they are allowing for 100 guests, and Bud Crawford's family has made their way here from Omaha, Nebraska, rapid testing for the 100 guests to come into this COVID-free bubble for a big-time fight. Here we go again. After Teofimo did what he did last month, now we come to see Terence Crawford. Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley, Andre Ward with you. Terence Crawford fights angry. Very angry. He's one of the best closers we have seen. 27 knockouts and 36 wins. And with that resume, he has ascended to #1 on the pound-for-pound list. The guy you see at #3 there, the Japanese sensation Inoue, was so impressive just a couple weeks ago. So now Crawford is looking to maintain his status with a showcase here tonight. Guys, Timmy, I would just say this. There's always danger in the air when Terence Crawford's in the building.
He's just mean. He's just mean. But let me just say this, Tess, because I got to get this off my chest. You know, anybody that believes that this fight is going to be easy for Terence Bud Crawford don't know anything about boxing. Kell Brook is a bona fide. He's the best British welterweight in the world. He's the #1 welterweight in Great Britain. And he has experience, he has size, he has punching powers, he can switch up, he can do it all in the ring as well, just as well as Terence Crawford. He has a really good chance in defeating Terence Bud Crawford tonight.
Yeah, for me, I'm just ready to watch the best fighter in the world, Terence Crawford, compete tonight after an 11th-month layoff. I also want to see how he looks with that layoff, but I also want to see how rejuvenated Kell Brook looks, because his physique and his body looks superb. His mind seems to be in the right space. Kell Brook is not just here for a payday. He believes he can win.
Yeah, there was a wow moment when Kell Brook stepped on the scale yesterday, and everybody said he looks amazing. And by the way, what we're hearing from the sportsbook is all the late money is now coming in on Kell Brook. There are believers in the underdog as we get closer here to this championship fight. Let's bring in our essayist, Mark Kriegel. Every time Bud Crawford fights, Mark, seemingly he has to exceed expectations.
Look, this can be a great fight, but for Crawford, it might also prove a thankless task. Yesterday, The Athletic published a letter from his attorney to Top Rank expressing his displeasure at not having a big money breakthrough fight. We heard from him yesterday at the fighter meeting how disappointed he was that he could never get to fight Manny Pacquiao, and Pacquiao was with Top Rank. Then Pacquiao goes to the PBC. He gets Keith Thurman. You know, you can't shame someone into fighting you in a shameless sport. For the meantime, what can he do? He has to look spectacular. Errol Spence got rid of Kell Brook in 11 rounds. I asked Brian McIntyre, Crawford's longtime trainer, what he thinks it will come down to. He says, I think it goes about 9. There you go.
That would be slightly under, according to the sports book, on our total rounds here. Hey, we are ready for the first of our 2 world championship fights. Andrew Maloney, he came here stateside a few months ago with his twin brother. He had a 21-0 record. He had a WBA belt and high hopes. Tonight, he's trying to get the belt back. Joshua Franco beat him down in this ring back in June. Now just moments away from making the ring walk for the rematch. The WBA Junior Bantamweight Championship of the World is next.
This is a close fight.
Looking for the upset. Franco does damage to Maloney. And new WBA Super Flyweight Champion of the world.
Franco was what I expected in the first fight. I learned how much that world title meant to me.
In the second fight, you're going to expect the same thing. Every fight, I learn something new about myself, and I get better.
He's going to be facing a much better fighter this time around, and what he did last time will not work this time.
My confidence is better. Everything about me as a fighter is better. Once you have the belt, I mean, you're world champion. You get better.